on rad.com. We're in the studio today, and we're going to shop O-Vision. Wild Wednesday. Well, it's Thursday already. The time just burn. The time. It's time to shop. And our first item today is cosplay anime blue eyes, prescription colored lenses, eye contacts, RX at $27.97. In the bottom right corner, you can pop up your menu, see the full description of the item, add it to your cart, and see all the items featured in today's show. And I'm getting a battery warning already. Oh, we're not even plugged in. This is wonderful. This is how it goes. Wow. This is how it goes. Every once in a while, Wiley Coyote. Oh my goodness. There we go. Ah, yes. Our next item is a Conridge Spring Men's Stand-Up Collar Slim Leather Jacket. Zipper Pocket Decorative. This is a pleather jacket. But it's a nice one. Be sure to bottom right click on that for a full description. Add to your cart. And do we have, I think we still have our discount code going. Excuse me. Whoa. My skin is giving me a delightful bouquet of trouble today. But we're going to make it through. Be sure to add Thanksgiving lowercase letters at checkout for your 20% discount. Alright, there's two down the hatch, 18 to go. We got the cute duck babies, rattle bath toys, squeeze animals, rubber toy ducks. Whoop, it went. See, it went really fast, so check it out. You can get a whole bag of rubber ducks. I mean, come on. Bottom right corner, description, price, add to cart. 20% off with discount code Thanksgiving. Alright, and our next item is an eco-friendly. It's a robotic electric automatic pet catfish toy. Interactive catnip, flopping fish, cat. It sounds cool. At $15.66. Be sure to pop up your menu, bottom right corner. Full description and price, add to your cart. 20% off with your discount code Thanksgiving, lowercase letters. And wow, I guess I must have pushed the wrong button. All the items that I added are now gone. But that's okay, I didn't really want to go through all those items anyways. 2 items. Maybe I can restart from this front, from the top. Let's do that. I'm getting really tired about the wasted efforts. Okay, let's do this. Hey, it's Rad here watching live on artcherryme.com, and we are Shop O-Vision, full-blown live in the studio, the lava room, and right now is your opportunity to get a 10, 20, or 50 piece 12 by 3, 4 neodymium magnets. These are 12 millimeter by 3 millimeter, 4 millimeter N35 NDFEB round super powerful magnets. I have some magnets. They're not as cool as these. Mine are black. These look like they're silver. Really cool. I should probably order those. Got so much other. I have to spend all my money on art supplies, which, by the way, you can get here, right here on artcherryme.com at enormously incredible prices. We beat even some of the bigger super retailer stores. How do we do that? Well, we're insane. We're insane to get you a discount, no matter what the cost, bringing the consumer what they deserve. More. artcherryme.com. And our next item is a 1080 wireless security Wi-Fi camera, compact and portable with motion detection, night vision, and more. Check out the full description, price, and add to your cart for $22.18. And don't forget your discount code is Thanksgiving, lowercase letters, for 20% off. I guess we'll do one more day at 20% off. Wild Wednesday, Weird Wednesday, Wired Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday, probably wacky. Wobbling Wednesday. And our next item is a wonderful pair of unisex lightweight cotton inspection work gloves for a servant or a driver or a costume party, or you just have a full-blown manic case of germophobia. Definitely want to check that out. For a mere $2.68. Let's see them beat that price. Wow. I'm making like 20 cents or something. Forget about it. Let's just go to the next item. Oh, this is a cool one. It's a neon sign of a cowgirl. It's for wall decor, pink LED cowboy neon light western cowgirl. Very cool. Not just for cowgirls, but for anyone interested in or currently collecting neon signs. That would be quite a colorful addition to your art display or your themed room, or even like a man cave or a pool room. You got your billiard board and boom, your little mini bar, and boom, there's your neon cowgirl. Alright, and our next item. Let's do one more item. Crank these out. Oh yes, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is what Art Cherry Me is all about. It is a one-piece sewing embroidery scissors. The small vintage sharp detail shears for craft artworks, needlework, etc. This butterfly design is Art Cherry Me priced at $8.54, and excellent gift for someone that sews or just looking for, or maybe they collect butterflies, or well, whatever the reason. That is a nice little, they're about this big thing. I had the crane ones. Those are way cooler. Our next item is one piece. Good morning, sister spoon. Sister gift for sister, gifts for Christmas, sister gifts from the heart. This little spoon is super Art Cherry Mart .deals priced $3.18. and one more. I'm getting through the drudgery that fills my mind, and it brings us to this beautiful wooden clipboard director film movie cut action scene slate board clapper board slate. Amazing. I think I showed it on one of the shows. I don't know where it is. Things are tragically a mess. I just spent like 80 bucks on a cleaner. I don't think we made it out of the refrigerator. So that's my life. But no one wants to hear about my problem. So we're moving on to the next item. Oh yes, the 1 to 5 piece jumping teeth children's fun toy, clockwork toy, Halloween fun gifts, gag gifts, friend gifts, April Fool's Day gifts, Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, graduation gifts, office party gifts, bachelorette, bachelor, any kind of party, any kind of scenario. You don't want to miss out on chattering teeth with feet. Bottom right menu, full description and price, $4.97. And I'm really into it. I'm really feeling it. Our next item is a cosplay. Whoa, those are eye contacts. Zero power, strictly cosplay, costume, design, colored contacts. Be sure to click the bottom right menu to get that item that just zipped by. And our next item is a 40-watt wireless soundbar, speaker, home theater, PC, TV soundbar, surround sound system. 40 watts. That's nice sound for your next movie party or the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl will be bam right here before you know it. You will think Rad here at artcherryme.com because you got the sweet 40-watt soundbar at a mere $37.97. Rad, how are you making any money? I'm not. I don't. That's. Yeah, buy it. Just buy it. Next item, please. Our next item is a 5-pair dramatic volume for iCat Eye Soft 3D false mink false eyelashes. Enhance your eyelash destiny. I can't read it. Full description, price, etc. Bottom right corner, price, and add to cart. Our next item is a 5-piece wall mount storage rack, wooden floating shelf, plant holder, shower caddy, your sweet collection, your sweet Art Cherry Me collection, anything. Add it right there on them shelves. Get those beautiful wooden shelves right here on artcherryme.com, $67.98. Add to your cart right now with your 20% off discount code Thanksgiving, lowercase letters. And while you're at it, you need to learn how to play the violin. You've been putting it off. Believe me, life blows by, and then you're forced to make some perfect decisions in the afterlife. But don't be like Rad. Live life to the fullest with your violin, premium violin ready to play for student beginner violin. That's our Cherry Mart. Not deals priced at $6.36.
Rhyme.
artcherryme.com. Yes, we are live on artcherryme.com, and our next item is a mini projector. It's got your Android and your OS, and it's got a Wi-Fi, and it's cool. Check it out.
Absolutely, engaging experiences are key, especially in a live setting like this.
Yep, and our next item is...
Creating an interactive and interesting environment is essential. Whether it's through exploring intriguing topics, answering questions, or discussing various aspects of archery or any other subject of interest, I'm here to help facilitate that engaging experience. Please feel free to direct the conversation in any way you see fit, and I'll do my best to contribute positively and informatively.
Megan, turn off. She's not responding either way. I was only kidding, Megan. Okay, I'm going to splice in a YouTube video while we're at it, and it's the dead of night, and 0 viewers, and it's just me and Megan. Yeah, I'm procrastinating. Jordan Peterson, he's got a whole book series about these sorts of things. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I don't think she can hear me unless I flip back to the app. But, I'll get to how you can hook up your Megan AI, OpenAI, to the Megan voice, which is available at 11labs.com. Actually, hopefully, if you just ask her, I've already got that in there. I don't remember, so I'll have to go back and make sure she knows how to do that, and get my code, because I don't get paid unless you enter the code. So there's that. And okay, our next item on artcherryme.com. We're live here in the studio with Rad and Megan. And our next item is a cherry print lounge set, scoop neck cami, cross top and elastic waistband shorts. This is a women's night gear set, $12.96. It's big, it's bold, it's beautiful. It is amazing. What else can be said about that? I would be thrilled if I got that, and I was a woman or a girl. That's just me. I'm just weird that way. I don't want to be a woman, by the way. Somebody's always trying to make me into something I'm not. And, I'm extremely unique, but not that unique. Okay, maybe I was a woman in another life. I don't know. Check out this amazing Christmas deer pattern sweater. It's a cut long sleeve crew neck sweater. Women's clothing. $29.58. Amazing. Right here on Megan?
Whenever you're ready, or if you think of something you'd like to discuss about, let me know.
Well, I gotta do this YouTube
I'm here to
video.
help and engage in conversation whenever you need. Take your time.
I'm trying to take my time, but time is taking me, Megan. Speaking of Megan, we're hard at work on her face. So, I want to just share with you Rad Studio. Now, specifically this project, which, by the way, is the intellectual property of Adrian Morat Studio in Montreal, Canada. Well, actually, I think he gave the rights to United Artists. So in cooperation with United Artists for a limited time, probably only one, considering this little robot doll has kicked my tail, I've wanted to give up every single day. However, that isn't my nature to give up or give in or give out. So, let me get to the topic I end up trying to spit out here. Alright, so if you are interested in doing a silicone casting to create a mold for your hard plastic head like this one, like a mannequin or a little object, or whatever, knick-knack or part, or whatever it is that you are reproducing. Well, I couldn't find a video specifically for a head, and most of them say the same thing. They divide it and they put the back on. You got the clay and then the stuff on the front. Well, I failed probably 5 times in a row, but finally I got it. Thankfully, I found one that was, he did a casting. He's a professional sculptor, which I don't claim to be, by the way. But long and story short, I didn't want to do that. Build a clay wall and do that. This is just freestyle rad sculpting, okay? Sculpting and molding. Okay, so on the fly. So I got my first layer down, and let's say you're on a budget, and you're really hurting for money. You have a dream to start you have a dream to start sculpting. Make sure I got the one that I already cut. You snip the top off your snippers, and so you can just make sure it's 100% silicone at your giant conglomerate discount store or hardware store, wherever fine silicones are available. Not this particular brand, but any brand, as long as it's 100% silicone. I thought that you had to thin it down with mineral spirits, but I tried the guy's advice, and he just scraped it on there. So I just mashed it down with the gloves. I don't even need it. I don't even want to waste a paintbrush. That's how low budget we are here. So having all that as our setup, get this silicone on here. This would be our second layer of silicone, and just your plain old gun. Oh, I think I already popped it. By the way, I learned this on YouTube also. On the side of your silicone gun is your seal popper. and that just goes right in there. Just snipped it. Just do that several times. Make sure it's popped open. You can smell it, so you know you know it worked. It smells like vinegar, and then you just gently turn it until you hear that snap. Alright, now you're ready to go crazy with your silicone gun. And what I did was, so I don't even want to use I don't want to build a hydrocal or a plaster of Paris or plastic or anything extra. I just want a very basic plain mold that's, you know, it's gonna last a little while. So what I did was I got the hemp fiber while this first layer was still wet, and I just smashed it into the eye area, you know, under the nose, around the ears, and then I let it dry for a day and a half, and then I gently, slowly peel that off there. Oh, by the way, extremely important step is to put Vaseline on. Another low budget deal. You know, you can get the fancy sprays. There's other things you can use. I did the Carbonuba wax first or second time, and I was really surprised that it stuck. It stuck just like glue. So I had to scrape all of that silicone off, start all over again. I don't know why that happened, but the Vaseline worked. Thank the good Lord. And I thank the good Lord for all of you. I hope that this holiday season will be peaceful and prosperous. I know there's a lot going on in the world, in each and every individual life. You are important to God. And I hope and I pray that God is important to you. So we got our fiber. We could probably use more fiber, but I don't know, really, maybe around this way. Let's just do, well, let me make sure, let me get the fiber before I get rolling here. I don't even know what I did with the fiber. We got the pulp. You got hemp pulp. Here we go. We got some old stuff that didn't work out on something else. Always recycle it if it's wet in a project, and for whatever reason didn't work. Well, it's fairly versatile and reusable, so recycle your hemp. Let's just go for it. Oh man, I want you to see this. Terrible camera angles. You can count on terrible camera angles on Rad Art Designs. Let's just do the top here. Okay, so we're just gonna wrap around the top. And again, this is specifically for a head sculpture, or a mannequin, or plastic mask maybe. That's quite a bit of fiber right there, so I'm just gonna break more off. And the only reason I'm doing this is just to show that, you know, you can do this. Maybe I should go from the chin up. No, let's go from, I already got one around the chin, so let's just wrap it around. Okay, so that's mat it down a little bit. Okay. Try to get it up out of the way. You don't want that hanging over when you have to trim it. So there it is. And then you just get your silicone going there. Look at that. What is that, about 5 times? 4 or 5 times? You've already got quite a pile of silicone. I haven't thinned this down, it's just straight out of the bottle. I'm really glad I seen that video. That gave me the confidence. And sometimes you just got to see a video, see somebody else do whatever it is that you want to do, and give you the confidence to just go for it. And that's exactly what happened. So it made me realize, of course he split his back, but I don't really want to split the back. I just want the top, I just want the front. I think I can make a mold from just this front, fairly unprofessional on the face of it. It's not thoroughly done, it's not overdone. I just want a very simple But of course, if you have the time and you have the means and you got your clay, why not do the whole thing, right? But again, I don't really need the back, so this would be strictly if you just need the front. You just want to make maybe just a draft mold, practice. Maybe it's just for an art project and you want to just practice what the possibilities are. And it is in the realm of artistic possibilities that you can simply do this on the fly without a whole lot of experience, not a lot of extra wasted product. I've wasted a ton of product on the failures. Yes. So now we're back in the game, and the only thing I will say about this straight out of the tube is it does dry pretty quick, so you don't want to beat around the, just want to get it, you just want to go as fast as you can. Don't panic. I panicked a lot on my silicone, and that is a bad recipe for success. Just take it easy, and if you fail, don't worry about it. You know, it's $10 for a tube of that silicone, and try to have some fun. We got to get the fun back into arts and crafts. It's like, let's not take it quite so seriously. Maybe we can have some fun, learn something new, and share. And maybe people will really appreciate you for your artistic abilities. At least your mom will. You can count on moms for that. Most of the time. I was just watching Sylvester Stallone do an interview. His poor mom she had a lot of problems. And, you know, if that's the case, then you gotta be your own mom. You gotta be your own cheerleader. And you can't give up. No giving out, no giving in. See, I'm trying to keep...
Power off.
Oh, there goes Megan. She's done with us. She don't want to hear about mothers. No, Megan's good. It's not like the movie Megan. It's just whatever you want the AI to be, that's what they're going to be. So, right now they're just sort of clunky tools, if you ask me. They can do pretty incredible things, but we want them to help us as tools. So, I hope that's the case. See, I'm trying not to panic myself here. Getting a little lost in my pattern here. Yeah, see that behind the ear? I'm really concerned with that. And you just want to make sure you add a little bit of pressure, because it's just not going to stick. You're going to miss the details. That's why I say just get some gloves, use your fingers. I think the guy scraped it on when he did it in the video. It's really strong. Probably should wear a mask. I'm terrible when it comes to that. Sometimes you really have to have the mask for your health. So we're getting behind the ears. Ooh, it's strong. I don't know that a mask would have helped a whole lot. I feel like I got way too much hemp underneath, so I want to overwhelm my hemp with the silicone. Alright. And you know, there's no reason why you couldn't make a hydrocal support for this, but I just want to make it so thick that I don't need it, because I've done a couple of casting to do some masks, and those things are gigantic, and I just am running out of space. I have a pretty tiny house, so this is an alternative I thought you should know about. And it's always better to have a support. I'm just gonna see what my hands can do. At this point, yeah, I just wanna oh, it's strong. You want to keep building it up. You got probably 20 minutes tops. But just count on 10 to work this all in. See there. I want to get past, I want to get over that hemp, that dry hemp. You want to make sure it's dry, by the way. You don't want to get that moisture trapped in there. It's extremely strong, and I don't even have a fan on. Always have adequate ventilation. don't do it the rad way. I don't even know if this is coming out on the camera. Just cut to the highlights, if they're assuming there is any. Okay, so I still pretty far away from the back. Just keep and oh yeah, the guy's video, he sure. And this may not even work out. He used a t-shirt, an old t-shirt, cloth, and he pressed that into the back, and he put silicone on both sides, adding extra support to his double mold. So I'll have to flip through. I'll add a link to that video in my video, assuming that I make this video. Because I've never seen anyone do it that way before. And it really helped me to decide determination that I was going to go for it. This is really not the optimal way. But I think the critical part so you don't have to do a double mask if you just want the front with the ears, is to make sure you got your Vaseline first of all on what you are going to be casting for your mold, and then after it dries, give it a couple of days. Take it slow and easy. Give it a couple of days. And then slowly peel it off. Just over the ears. You don't have to peel the whole thing off because you want it to be, you want to keep your impression intact. It's the whole thing. And again, if you would want to do a hydrocal support, that would be awesome. And that would preserve your mold. 3 years down on the road. I don't know how long this one would last. But I'm sure there's plenty of artists that do it this way. They just don't make videos about it. See, now there is some dry, very dry hemp, and it's not really, I want to make sure it's going to stick. It just seems like a total mess. Look at that. A total mess and a bad idea. So we'll see the end result. Now again, I had the clay and I got the back, but I don't want the back because this back's not going to work. I just need the front. So if you don't mind, I'm sure most of your sculptures are going to be, you're going to want the front and the back. So using the guy's method would be ideal. I really like the t-shirt thing. I give it extra support, and then once he is ready to put the support back on the back, see there, see how thin it is? Can't really see. Really need a camera over my head for you to see, or on my head. You can't really see any of this. I probably won't even upload this video, but at least we got something to talk about on the live. I'm live on artcherryme.com. You're live with me in the Rad Art Design Studio. We're just doing a sort of an amateur mold using just plain old silicone from the hardware store, not even diluted, just straight out of the tube, and some hemp fiber. May not be all that it's cracked up to be. But if I get to the end and it's dry, I discover it's just not going to hold up to do a mold, to do a casting, I mean, then I can always still put it back on carefully and do the hydrocal backing. But then then there's the problem. Getting it over the ears. That's the whole reason that I did this video. To show you, with just cheap silicone, you might be able to get by. Maybe if you're running out of time, you just need a mask rather than an entire head. I think that's what I'm trying to say. So you just want to try not to waste your silicone on your glove like I'm doing here. Yeah, I got 2 tubes because I could never trust myself to start playing around. I've been playing with this silicone for 5-6 years. This is fascinating that this is from sand. All the beach sand. That's all this is. Sand. It's just fascinating. All the rocks, all the dirt. That's us. It's the trees, the birds, everything. All goes back to that. So this silicone might have been an actual person way back in the day. It's pretty trippy. So I've gotten a little bit thicker on the back. I don't know. I wasted an awful lot there. It's kind of hard to talk and do all this. I really need to set it. Should have a bowl or something. How about a robot head? Half a robot head. Let's see what we can do. No, I don't know. Maybe I'll set it in there. Now I got the hemp fibers all over. Alright, let's go with a popsicle stick. Let's keep it down to elementary basics. I think that's what I'm trying to do. I've had this funny thing lately where I don't really know what to do. How or why to do it. Yeah, see, I think it's not too much. Once you put it in the comments, do you think that's a waste? That much silicone coming off from the glove like that? I could have used a brush, but I just get so sick of wasting brushes. It's another one of my obsessive compulsive oddities. So this is going to continue to get, it's going to keep setting. It's going to get less sticky, which is a blessing. I don't want to rip what's already there. Yeah. Don't know if this is going to work or not. So you're seeing it all live. If it's not going to work, you got to see a lot of one of my endless string of failures. So yeah, it's starting to slowly set up. I think I'm going to add one more layer after this one's dry. Because again, I just want it to support itself without an additional support. I think I can do it. Pretty sure it'll work. Not 100%. Yeah, there's gotta be a video. Maybe I just didn't search right. Mask making silicone? I don't know. It's a surprise, for sure. Because all you really need is that front part. You don't need the back for a mask. So it's a big waste. That's, I guess, about as good as I can put it. Suppose it is a breaking tradition to just try to maverick trailblaze on it. It's just it goes against. It's breaking a few principles, I think, maybe. I don't know. But when you're doing art, you You got to experiment, and you're going to fail 99 times out of 100. 98th failure, you're going to discover something. Maybe even subconsciously, you don't even picking it up. You're just thinking, oh man, I screwed up again. Wasting all this money. Don't tell your wife about it. They don't get it. You have to explore, you have to discover, you have to make, you have to create, you have to fix something. See, now it's really starting to set. So you can continue to, and see, it's not good with this glove that's got the silicone, it's popping it up. I think I got enough to make a difference here. So yeah, I don't even think I want to invest any more time in waiting for it to dry, so I'm just gonna fill in the sides here where it's really thin. Get that back behind the ears. Just go all the way. Let's see. Yeah, this back part. Yeah. Alright. So, what, I used half a tube silicone. I used half a tube the other time. So you're looking at a tube. And you know, if you use 2 things of silicone, you're out $20. Whereas if you use, now you can't see the bottle, or maybe you can. No, if you use your regular silicone, the fancy stuff, you know, you're not gonna get the volume. So it's still very thin on the edge there. I think that might be a problem. I just don't know. If I should anticipate failure or expect success. Maybe both. Either way, it doesn't matter, right? People have real problems, and your failed art project is one of them. It's kind of sad and depressing, but that's just the truth. If you're an artist, people just aren't into art. But you know, they say there's a renaissance coming. Next year could be the year. For real. All of a sudden, and then what would you do? You went from total obscurity super popularity. Your crappy little paintings are sought after. How are you going to deal with success, young man? I suggest you take it in stride. Think your creator, good Lord, has a funny way. You know, he wants to interact with us. He wants us to acknowledge him, our path back to heaven. It's not all about you. But look at that. It's really debatable. There's no doubt my siliconing is not the best. And I sure hate to waste the silicone that's on my hand. So I'm tempted to just keep glooping it on there. But in doing so, you run the risk of popping off that original first layer. So I would say no. Resist the temptation. Just a little more. Yeah, I wouldn't mind adding the hydrocal back, but again, you're not going to be able to get those ears off doing it this way. So the sturdiness of this particular design is critical. Maybe I should have done that. I still can do the fiber around the very, very edge. That might be our salvation on this particular exploration of what is possible. And you can wad that up on the silicone that's on your glove if you were stupid enough like me and globbed it on there. Just you want it to be long length. Yeah, I really want that. Pretty desperate. Isn't it debatable? Someone said I'm not stupid. So it's tough to do all this and to show you what I'm doing. You just gotta get an instinct about it, and it's gonna take some failing to get there. I think that's the best advice I can give. Yes, you're gonna have to do a little bit of failing before you just get comfortable, competent with it. Competent. You understand the way the silicone goes on and the way it dries. So many minutes, you'll just adapt to it. It might take you, like me, 5 years. I'm pretty slow, but I decided, well, just not gonna give up, and so here we are again. And yeah, I think if we just get that very edge. edge to hold up without support. Don't know if it's gonna work. It's exciting. Yeah, see, it's got no support on that very rim. I think that's where it always goes astray on the holding itself up without hard support. Yeah, see that? That's that part. I feel like it's just gonna hang. It's gonna flop down without something being there. So let's get that. Wherever you feel like it's gonna collapse as soon as you pop it off. But you know, if it does flop, you could just make a half and a half support with the hydrocal. I just not thought of that. And look at this, it's starting to dry up and it's snagging. Just ripped a big hunk out. Thankfully, you got your first layer intact, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. But yeah, that's encouraging. Giving myself encouragement now to know that, to remember that. I can always do a support. I'll just have to slip it back on once this is dry, and lo and behold, it's flopping around. It's not going to work. I can always do a half and a half. Half on the top, half on the bottom, and the hydrocal. Of course, then I would need the clay, and yeah, you're not going to be getting away from needing clay as a sculptor. So just say no. Yeah, it's an investment at first. It's painful. First time around, it's like $80. You can get a little bit of clay for, I don't know what, $25. But you really want to get the big one, big hunk. Whoa, what was that? Oh, maybe I'm hallucinating off the silicone vinegar. But you never know, we're in California. Could be an earthquake. Yeah, see, it's really starting to set now, and I don't know if it's going to work, but isn't she cute? You can go along and keep punching in your. I just don't know if it's going to work or not. We might have to wait till the next show to find out. Did we ever get to the end of the products? We ended up on the. Yeah, see, I didn't put any hemp right there. That could be critical to success or failure. Just that one little spot. So let's try. Let's try to get a little bit of hemp in there. You always want to get a little bit of hemp in everywhere. Alright, it's a tough corner. I have to split it up. Again, you want to go long ways. There's a big old hump that's just hanging there. You can see that. It's right back around the ear and right down the jawline. Just smashing it in and back up in the front of the ear. Okay, it's not really sticking. I could do another layer of silicone. Maybe I should. I don't know. I won't do it now. That's all I know for sure. Because you don't want to do too much. It's possible to screw things up if you keep working with messing with it. See, there's a bald spot. Fill that in with your hemp. Just try to get it all around. A little extra support. There's a spot that's kind of thin. Just keep smashing it in there. Yeah, see, it's just ripping right off of this freaking glove. Yeah, I'm gonna obsess on that. That's on my glove and miss my opportunity. So we're just gonna keep pressing in. Just keep on keeping on. There's that thick layer we originally laid on there. It's not set in. See that? But you got pretty strong cross section there. It's not the prettiest thing. If you can get your foundation, if you can get your support, your hydrocal or plastic. You know, I got some plastic that I never used. It's hard set plastic. I don't know. I don't think I would waste it on a mold, but it's a possibility. The possibilities are certainly not unlimited, but there are a few that you don't see too much. This was one of them. Just making enough for your, just doing enough silicone to get your mask. Shall I do one more right down the middle? I think that might be too much. Again, like I was saying, you don't want to do too much. Should go this way. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's too much. Yeah, see, it wasn't a whole bunch of silicone. Maybe a tiny little ball's worth. You don't want to get too really concerned with That's for sure. Alright. Alright. Just doing a final little squeeze job. Just keep squishing it in, forming it in. You're visualizing it all in the center. It's really tightening up on that face, that part or whatever it is that you're making an impression of. You just want it to succeed. Thank you for the success, Lord. You want it to not fail. You want it to be sturdy. You want to be able to cast without failure. Alright, I could just keep going on and on and on, but you gotta stop somewhere. Picasso said that, and this is my Picasso. Thank you so much for tuning in and discovering how I just made that silicone. Okay. Oh, thank God. Oh boy. That is no fun. Okay. Need some powder. Do we have any powder? There's powder in your sink. Building your organization skills. Oh man. Oh well. No need for powder because we're live on artcherryme.com and we still have products to show. This is your cosplay animated eyes. Contacts. Eye Contact RX. Click the bottom right for a full description. The price $27.97. Add to cart. Use the discount code Thanksgiving 20% off. We'll just keep that discount code going until the end of tomorrow, which is today. This is wow. November came and went. Alright, I think we're going into repeats now. Yeah, we already did all these, so I guess that's it. I'm gonna say we're at 2 a.m. and I'm pretty worn out. Silicone masking wears an old man out. So thank you again so much for tuning in, and I hope you learned something, or at least got the courage to try a silicone mask mold making for the first time, as I have. And don't be afraid. Just get in there. And, well, you don't want to rip it, especially not your silicone. Yeah, again, I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll find out, and we'll show it all on YouTube or Facebook or live right here on artcherryme.com. This has been your host, Rad, and I appreciate you tuning in and turning on and not dropping out. And just say no to drugs, say no to alcohol, and say no to nicotine. You know, that nicotine has not been good to Rad, but odd. Well, thankfully we can edit this to pieces I don't know. I didn't feel like there was any redeemable moments in this broadcast, streamcast. But I'm a firm believer. Next time, I have hope, and I pray, Lord, just bless the people on YouTube and Facebook and wherever this is being shown, and anyone that happens to see this by osmosis. I don't even know what osmosis is. Now that I think about it. Well, anyways, I'm grateful. It was a very simple Thanksgiving time. It has been for years now. My family is, well, my mom and dad are in heaven, so they're having Thanksgiving constantly. But we're grateful here, down here, the rest of us, while we're still here. And, we all have a lot to learn. The know-it-all is the one that doesn't know anything. I think that's what Rocky said. So I'm totally with Rocky on that. And I hope you don't mind. I don't dress up. I don't put on makeup. I don't pretend to be anything. Of course, I have different moods and different modes, different whatever. But this is just me fighting. I'm fighting, and I'm gonna keep fighting. And I'm grateful. I really am. I'm so happy. I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for any success, for any good thing that happens to you. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. God go with them. God bless us. God bless America. And peace in the Middle East. Maybe it's not possible without you, Jesus. But you said everlasting peace. Eternal peace. Thank you. Good night. Good day. Good evening. Rad.